Big bid. £7 million. Apparently. What's going on here? I don't know what's going on here because it almost seems like an absolute troll, to be honest, because Rangers 7 million bid rejected. Right, I'm already calling BS on this, right? Make no mistake about it. And for US International, impressive scoring record, 10 million price tag by Turkish side. And you know why this is like fake news? Because his name is Haji Wright. Haji Wright. And I wasn't actually going to make a fid on this, but I thought I may as well. I guess weirder things have happened, but this is just, I would be absolutely shocked if this happened, man. I really would be. Haji Wright, oh, let's go into the article, I guess. 25-year-old is currently playing for Turkish side Antalyaspor, where he has had an impressive scoring record in the Super League with 15 goals in 25 appearances, plus a goal in the Turkish Cup. According to journalist Salim Manav, the Ibrox club made an offer of £7 million plus a 15% sell-on clause. It is a bid which has been rejected, with his club wanting upwards of 10 million. Right. I don't understand where this has came from. Like, would it not just be very easy, right, for whoever's writing this article to just make up here? This guy in Turkey said this about it was the Ibrox club, and he goes, "Oh, I got my teams mixed up." We could just say at the end of it. This just seems dodgy to me. But anyway, Wright, a rangy striker at 6'3", started his career with LA Galaxy before moving to Shankland, Shankland, via the New York Cosmos. He played 7 first-team games for the German Jets for a spell in the Eredivisie and then in the Danish Super League. It was in Denmark where he found his goal-scoring form, hitting 13 goals in 37 appearances. A lone move to Antalyaspor, where he hit 15 goals, has since followed up with 16, having made the move to Turkey apparently. So he's under contract for 2 more years, and we're going to fork out. Well, I mean, apparently we were going to fork out 7 million with a 15% sell-on clause. It's like this guy and Carlin Grant. Why? What? I don't understand where these moves have came from. But you know what? We're going to type him in. Haji Wright. Haji Wright. Haji Wright. Haji Wright. Haji. Right, American soccer player. Here he is, 6'3". I would love a big striker up top. Haji Amir Wright is an American professional soccer player who plays for Super League club Antalyaspor and the United States national team. I mean, he plays for the national team, right? Which is good, because if someone plays for the national team and it's a decent national team, that gives me faith. But how many caps has he actually got for America? 7, so that's not too bad. He hasn't got a goal though. If you look at his goal record, we're on about since he moved to that team there. I mean, 11 and 29, 14 and 32, and 15 and 25. Not too bad. It's a weird one. I mean, I think he'd be alright, but I just don't. I think we've said this before and we'll say it again. I think if we're actually having to spend 7 million, potentially fucking 10, which ain't going to happen, if we are going to have to do it, it's going to have to be in someone that's a bit better than Haji Wright. But again, this guy gives me more confidence than the likes of Kieran Doyle. I don't want to sit here and say Kieran Doyle's the worst thing I've ever seen, but that's what I'm going to sit here and say. That does not fill me with confidence, scraping him in a free. I know Cantwell's backing him, but Cantwell's hardly going to turn around and say, well, you know what, when he was at Norwich, he was shite. He's not going to turn around and say that. But Haji Wright, guys, what do you think of him? He's got a pretty decent record, but we're never paying 7 million. And a bid that's been rejected. I mean, we could literally just be in the market for this guy, and he's went, I've had a 7 million bid rejected. I'm not buying it, troops. But until next time, leave your thoughts down below, and peace.